Centuries ago.
Hello, I'm the Ultimate Street Racer and welcome back to the channel. Now, in the last video, I know it's been a fat minute since I've filmed, but you may remember in the last video was basically me at a cruise, a car meet. Car meets happen fairly frequently here. Car meets, for those that are not local and don't know, is that car meets usually happen on the final Sunday every month. There are a few cars that are just turning up now, but I was a little bit early, you see, because the event starts at 7 at night. I turned up at 6:30, just so I can get prepped up and set up and all that. But in the last video, I noted that things needed to change for the channel. What that is? Well, first of all, camera positions. You see, you might have noticed that previously, like, my eyes and my head have been like kind of distracted at just everything else, really, just checking to see what's going on and such. But most of all is my camera positions, because you might have noted that previously I've had my camera held pretty low down, which isn't exactly ideal. This time, I'm currently holding the camera just at the top of my steering wheel here. The camera I was using previously before, that was just a cheap old eBay camera. I think it was known as like the FHD or something or other, I don't know. But this time I'm using a completely brand new camera. It's an okay beginner camera at first. This is my first time testing it out right now. It's the Canon 1100D. I noted that video quality needed a bit of an upgrade, so hopefully that's what's happening now. Audio quality needed improvement, so that's what I'm doing right now, which hopefully that has been resolved. Also, as well, I've noted that the lighting on the previous camera wasn't all that great, because I didn't have a light source. Well, thankfully, now I do, as I'll just, let's see here, try and turn it on. Ooh! Blinded! Bloody hell. But for those of you that didn't manage to see the subwoofer previously, well, this is going to make life a whole lot easier now. Although I'm having issues with this camera, and I haven't even fully began yet. You see, the issue is that, well, I'll show you the sub first. Voila, what about that? There you have it. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it is an Edge. It is an Edge subwoofer, I'll give you that. It's not the one I wanted, because I wanted the Fusion Encounter Duo 12 subs, but it won't be good enough for now. But the issues that I'm having with the camera, well, first of all, this camera doesn't have a microphone port. So if you'd be watching with me live on the behind the scenes videos, not live, but if you're on set with me while I'm filming, you will note that there's no camera plugged, there's no microphone plugged in on the top anymore. That's because this camera does not have a microphone port. I did purchase a microphone, but then when it arrived, I noticed that there's no microphone port on this. But that's not the biggest issue. The second biggest issue is the fact that the viewfinder doesn't actually tilt out and swing around, so I can't actually check to see what the screen's saying. I can't see what the screen has actually got on it, so I don't know if the camera's looking at me right now, if it's looking at something else. I don't know, and I don't even know if it's automatically stopped. Which, speaking of automatically stopping, I've noted that sometimes the camera likes to stop recording automatically. This is my second take doing this part, and I don't know how to fix that, so if any one of you camera heads watching knows a fix around that, then please let me know how to fix that on the Canon 1100D. People are starting to show up now, as I'm sure you heard that with the Vauxhall Corsa, but with that, I'm just gonna, until everyone arrives here, I'm just gonna lay low for now, so we'll see you when more people arrive. This is very difficult to do with one hand. It's the first time I'm driving while filming at the same time, and it is very weird. I can only apologise if I'm not doing so well, viewers. Right, so now that we've moved spots, let's now go and see what's turned up, because there's actually a fair few things that have turned up now. First, we'll just go and pop the bonnet. Hang on, I need to pop you guys on the roof. My apologies, viewers, but there's no way I could do that with two hands. Right, so now that we're posing, let's turn the ignition off, so we're not wasting battery. Take the keys with me, why not? Right, let's now go and see what there is. So we can see here, as we'd seen on the entrance there, nicely stanced Mark 8 Fiesta. Just an ordinary Polo. Sounds like we've got an arrival on EP3. Right.
You don't remember me?
Aye. Oh!
They've all gone, so I've got that.
I heard. See that wee black Fiesta done there? It's mine.
It's alright, on the way here I just got pulled there. Speeding. Got away with it.
Nah.
That's what I've got now.
I still think the Volvo's better though, to be honest. Nice.
I think the light bar came today.
The what?
Light bar.
Oh Christ, aye. It sounded like that we've got some serious stuff going on here with the EP3. Might remember in the last video. Bring Neon's back! Before we cut away and hide back to the car, tried to film this as I was entering, but again had the camera automatically stop recording this year. But this lonely Nissan 300ZX sitting way down here at the bottom. Maybe we can see some shenanigans from this later. But we just got 2 more JDM icons turning up. The Mitsubishi FTO, of which that we've seen at the Scottish Performance Show last year. Link will be in the description down below if you've missed that episode. And as well a Mitsubishi 3000 GT and or GTO, since they're technically exactly the same, kind of. So I think we'll play this Adam C style. We might capture some cars arriving and maybe some leaving, but we will just have to see about that. I think maybe for safety's sake we'll sit over here, just by here, and we'll capture whatever comes in or out. Oh no, ignorant Prius. So that's the problem really with this car park. Yes, it's big and good enough to host a cruise show, but as I'm sure you could see, there's one entrance down there and there's one entrance down there, coupled by a whole bunch of other entrances into this car park here. So it does look a bit of a faff. But we do have something coming in. I'm not sure what it is, but it just came down that way. I think it might be an R33 or something. Sorry for that cut there, but I had to change batteries there again. I know, viewers, a brand new camera and having to change batteries already, it sucks, I know. What's this we got? Just a Fiesta and, well, yet another Fiesta. GTO or something, or FTO? No, I think it's a Prelude. Ah, there's a Prelude with T's. Not TEs, it's bowlers, my bad. It's just TEs and bowlers, they look identical. Right viewers, so now, as I'm sure you can see now, we've just switched the locations a little bit, but sadly I couldn't really film myself doing my own handbrake turns because, well, it's a bit hard to film it really, but well, unfortunately no skid mark results. But I did end up doing my essentially the first proper handbrake turn there. Hopefully, maybe one day I can experience it and show you guys myself. But that was the best I've ever done. Looks like we've got camera reception up in here. I believe it has come to my attention that Ryan's now joined in the party. Well, let's now take a look and see what more stuff's joined the party. Well, oh, look here. FK8. Got we M2 joining in the play. As I said before, it seems that Ryan's joined the party. Might get a few pops and bangs from him later. Very modest looking Peugeot.
Then they photograph in there, they'll see my oil. My breather pipe popped out in my ear.
Ah. Well, with that then, we'll probably come back to this car later on once he's addressed that said issue. Lovely wee K car. Not very often you see K cars here, especially in this neck of the woods. Nice wee blower valve. I'm walking around It doesn't seem to be as big of a thing as it used to be in the 90s and early 2000s, because I'm pretty sure back then this entire car park would have been packed.
You filmed me yesterday?
Aye.
Can I say hi?
Is that what?
Can I say hi?
Aye.
Hey, hi. Hello, man.
Alright.
What's your YouTube?
It's the Ultimate Street Racer.
How much subscribers you got?
Not much. I think I've only just got about 100 odd, I think.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
I won this streak the other day, sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from, Stirling.
Alright.
Is that your car?
Aye.
That's got some sound system in it.
Cheers.
Alright, you got the engine?
That's basically just factory stock, really.
Alright. I like the sound system in it, like.
Cheers.
Vintage. How loud can it get?
Pretty loud. Thanks for the new subscribers, guys.
How loud can it?
Well, I can give you guys a demo. Oh, it's left-hand drive.
Yeah. That's probably all you want. That's a Sunday car like
Yeah,
like that.
Well, see, this is what I want to do, but this is the ultimate what I want to do for my life.
Well, now next to me looks like an E36. Right, so a good amount of time has passed and it doesn't really seem to be as crazy as it was last month. I mean, this is what's resulted of the car park now. It's essentially like what? I think maybe 3 or 5 bays at most. The car meet scene in Stirling really is kind of dying, but I think that's just because the organisers are actually in the middle of trying to turn this into an official event. So let's go and take a lap around and see what's still left. We've got a Porsche. Yes, we have. Not a proper one though, mind you, but we've still got a cheeky little Golf, Mondeo, a wee Corolla. Still got a variety of Golfs like this little thing. M3 RS. Thank God for this new light I've got. Wouldn't be able to see these OZs. Right, let's see if this guy with the Peugeot's got his thingy fixed yet. I know I'm filming majority of the same stuff here, but there's not really a lot here to film this time. Trying to get dynamic shots, but as I'm sure you guys are seeing, it's not really great YouTube at the moment. Oh, van with a truck on, and I guess I could try and film myself doing a bit of skids, but I'm not sure if it's really possible. I'd say about 4 or 5 bays are taken up. When I say bays, I mean, you know what I mean. Could take a cue from this ST here. I could. But maybe I won't. We'll see. Maybe and it is a pretty big, it is a pretty big maybe if I were to actually modify the car at all. I'll explain in the car.
That must have costed you about 10 grand.
No, not really. Well, I got the subwoofer off of eBay for about, I think about 150.
That's okay. Where'd you get the hat for? I like that.
The hat, I think it's another eBay find, so.
You can get all shit on eBay.
But anyway, as I was saying, folks, I might, well, we'll see what the future brings for this car, but I'm not sure if I'd actually be modifying it in the future. That sub might be all that I would do, but I guess we'll see when time comes, because, well, this car, as I said in my review, it's just a 2009 Z-Tech. It's factory standard 80 horsepower, so, and if I were to put like a loud exhaust on it, I might end up attracting the wrong kind of attention, so I think we'll wait till I get the next car, but we'll see when the future comes. No promises though. Right, well now, Sandley chaps, seeing as there's nothing really much happening right now, this month's car meet seems to be a bit of a bust, seeing as there's not very much happening right now. I did have two boys that asked me to race, although their Kia's got like 84 horsepower and mine's got like about what, 82 I think, specifically. Now I did tell them, and I think they might be here watching if you know the channel. If you don't, then I'll explain it here. I don't really race. You see, that's the thing. My channel is known as the Ultimate Street Racer, right? But it's just a name to the channel. I don't actually street race. I'm wanting to keep my license. I don't want it taken off me, if you know what I mean. So I attend these meets and I show off, but I don't show off that to that extent. I don't race like in Fast and Furious. I'm like, my purpose is to show that that this whole street racing scene is all right. That like there's nothing to fear with us. It's, you know what I'm trying to say. It's like we're not that bad. So really, this whole scene shouldn't really be illegal. But as long as there's nothing happening, I might film myself doing a cheeky wee handbrake turn, but other than that, I think this will be the Ultimate Street Racer signing off. Next time might end up at the Creole Raceway again. I don't know, we need to find out when I'll be going back, but with that, this will be the Ultimate Street Racer signing off. See you next time. Peace. Didn't go well. Before I end up destroying the tyres and maybe the handbrake cable, that's probably going to be the best I can do, but I think I will do another video on that sometime soon.